We'll start on the Bernardo Silva quotes because they were explosive, right? He said to TNT yesterday, and do you know what? When I first saw these quotes, I thought, look, someone's made up some quotes that Bernardo Silva said. But the whole world has now gone with these quotes this morning, and it's the following. Bernardo Silva speaking to TNT yesterday, and obviously this comes off the back of an emotionally charged game. He's probably still got the adrenaline pumping around him. He says, Liverpool have already won a Premier League, Arsenal haven't. Liverpool have won a Champions League, Arsenal haven't. Liverpool always faced us face to face to try and win the games. So by this perspective, the games against Arsenal haven't been like the ones we've had and will have against Liverpool. Now, I don't like Bernardo Silva.
No one
I
does.
think it's very
Fantastic
obvious to say
footballer.
that. Great
Boss
footballer, but as a person, I think...
It's not even as a player. He just doesn't like us, and we don't like him.
But the person thing is, you know, him singing... He was videoed singing a very nasty song about Liverpool. He didn't clap during the Guard of Honour. We had 7 Guard of Honours that season, by the way, which is a record. We won it the earliest out of anyone. And he quite coincidentally at the time had 2 cups of coffee, and you can't clap when you've got 2 cups of coffee, can you? So we don't like him, right? We don't like him at all. But for him to single out Liverpool, right, this shows you how much maybe Arsenal have rattled him in the way that they come and they try and get that draw. And I think, look, what he's saying is true, right? Liverpool have won the Prem, Liverpool have won the Champions League, and our games against City, it was very rarely a 0-0. It was 4-3 at times, it was 5-0 at times, it was 2-2. We've had 3-1, right? There's always goals, there's always drama. I think it's a little bit unfair for him to say that, knowing that Arsenal had a man sent off in the first half. What do you expect them to do? Do you expect them to go out and try and score again when they're 2-1 up?
Probably we did that, didn't we, lad? And we lost 5-0.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But we still tried to. We had, like you say, Mane got sent off and we tried. And we went down swinging, struggling, gasping for air, but we were still throwing punches, right? But Arsenal fans have looked at this and gone, "You little rat." You little rat. So how do you look at it? Because what he's saying is facts, but obviously Arsenal fans are really going to hate these quotes.
Bro, F him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, lads. You're a fantastic footballer, bro, but all you do is just talk a load of smoke to other teams, you know, lad, and it does me nothing. Yes, he's right. Liverpool games were more entertaining, but what does he expect them to do when they're 10 men down and it's the Etihad, right? They can't exactly go and play expansive football because they'll lose the game and they're winning. So they're going to do everything they can to keep hold of it. It's not exciting. It's not good to watch. It's horrible to play against. I totally understand why Bernardo Silva is frustrated. But just the smoke that he talks about other teams, I just can't get over it.
It is proper smoke. It's just smoky settings.
I can't, like, he's just a normal person like me or you, lad, do you know what I mean? And, like, we're polarising characters sometimes. People might not like us, some people might. So it's just one of them, lad. If you can say that, I can say F you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine, lads. You know what I mean? I'm not
because he's bigging us up. He is bigging us up, saying why, like, Liverpool come and try it. I think there is a deep respect there because he goes, well, Liverpool come and try and beat us. They might not always do it, but we like playing against them. It's there. The rivalry's there. And obviously
Liverpool,
this
the quality
comes...
was better, lad. I'm not, like, no disrespect to Arsenal. The Liverpool team and the Man City team of 3-4 years ago were much better teams than the teams you're currently seeing right now.
I'll go on record and say this. I think, personally, if I'm picking a team for a final, I'm picking Virgil and Konate over Gabriel and Saliba still. I'm still doing it. I'm not taking away anything those two have achieved. Sensational defenders. And Gabriel, how many goals he scores? I think it's 16 in the last 4 years. Mad. Incredible. But I still think Konate and Virgil are the best.
Yeah, it's because they've won stuff, right?
Yeah,
they
and
have.
it backs it up.
So if you can't say, I want these in the final when they haven't done anything in a final yet, it's as simple as that, really. They just need to win a cup.
But ask me that in 5 years. Obviously, he's just Gabriel and Saliba.
He's taking a dig at them, and it's even more disrespectful because he hates us, and he's using us as an example of shining light to be like, look, I hate these, and they're still better than you. It's just the most disrespectful thing ever, lad. You cheeky kid. And you drew. You didn't even win, you know. You drew.
But he's saying that because the last 2 games have been draws at the Etihad, right? And I mean, the second half, they didn't have any shots.
24 shots,
24 shots.
82% possession, lad.
You've got to put it into context, them stats.
Like
but the stats are the stats.
When we had 9 men, you know what I mean?
But at the same time, like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Also, we're going to talk about the yellow card, the Trossard thing, innit?
Yeah, because we were speaking to some AFTV really guys downstairs.
They're fuming.
By the way, Timber and Kai Havertz failed to complete any of their passes in the whole game.
Can't be right.
It's true.
Not one single pass. That cannot be correct, lad.
Timber and Havertz became two players that didn't complete a pass. How in the world
are you only having 5 passes in a 90-minute football game?
Crazy, right?
That is mad. Even in 45 minutes, you can have more passes. Yeah. What?
Even in 10 minutes, you might get more than that. But
so that's why Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, so he's going, well, they sat back, but listen, man, it was a strange old game, and I think the first Trossard yellow is a yellow.
Which one was that?
The initial one is a yellow.
Definitely.
And then obviously he barges into Bernardo. Fair play.
Him, lad.
It's a foul. It's a foul.
Yeah.
But fair play.
Yeah.
Go on, son.
Same badge, yeah.
Give him one. That's a borderline yellow in itself, and then you kick the ball away.
Not just kick it away though. You sky it, lad. Yeah. It's going out of the stadium away. It's like, I am frustrated in this decision.
Hold
Bang.
That.
Yeah.
And again, we're going to separate the different instances, but that's 3 yellow cards in my opinion.
Yeah,
the first yellow, the second foul on Bernardo, and then kicked the ball away.
He would have just got away with that foul. I think
maybe if he didn't kick it away, he might have. He would have said one more, and you really are off. But then he kicked the ball away. Right,
it's silly from it's ill discipline, lad.
Stupid.
I totally get why Arsenal fans are like, why is this happening, right? Because we're going to talk about Doyle in a second. When Doyle should have got sent off, but you absolutely know that this has already happened to Declan Rice, lad. So don't do it again. You're getting paid millions of quid, lad. Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
Why have you kicked that ball away? And this is why, honestly, Arsenal are at their worst when they're emotional, lad. They consistently mess up when they're emotional.
And they were 2-1
They did it at Anfield with Xhaka. They did it at Aston Villa when they could have won the league, and they've done it again yesterday against City because they're too emotional. They need to chill out, lad, and focus. I don't know what they're doing, lad.
I mean, we can all sit here and say Mike Oliver, and I agree, by the way, all the Arsenal fans that are questioning his integrity as a Premier League referee who's taken money from the UAE, who is the head of the UAE is the owner of Man City. Michael Oliver should not referee in the Premier League.
I agree with this.
Don't worry about should he never ref Arsenal again. He should never referee in the Premier League. Once you've taken money from them, you can't. Your integrity's gone, mate. You can't come back and try and act like
you got no credibility
I'm the best ref. No, you
got no credibility.
You should not referee. If you want that, go over there and ref there every week. You get loads of dough.
Every single one of your decisions now is under the microscope because you lack integrity.
100%. And this is and
they're right downstairs fuming about that.
They're right to fume about it, right? Because he was the same guy that didn't give us the penalty against Man City last season, didn't send Kovacic off at the Emirates last season. 100%, I agree with every Arsenal fan when they're criticising Mike Oliver. We were doing that last year and got told we were crazy, by the way.
It opens the door to too many questions that don't need to be there, lads.
And there's too many coincidences in City's favour where you go, hang on, something needs to be questioned here. That's one thing.
Silly.
But Trossard should have been sent off.
I agree.
Doku should have got a yellow card.
I agree.
Haaland probably should have got a yellow card as well.
Yeah.
You can still question it, but also go... And actually, for Arsenal's first goal, he said this to Walker, dragged him well out of position, right? So he's not in the right back position or in the right position that he would like to be in.
Them out, lads,
Really 25 yards over. And then he's allowed Arsenal to take the free kick. Quickly.
After they're on the floor.
Yes. Dying. So again... That's the wrong decision again. Arsenal were a bit cheeky. They are learning the dark arts as well.
Yeah.
That's what John Stone said. He said they're not masters at it, but trust me, and I trust him because he's played against them on the pitch in the last 3 years. He goes, they are learning the dark arts. They waste the time. They kick the ball away. They're physical. You saw straight away they were trying to foul instantly.
Yeah, Havertz straight away, body Rodri.
Hold that. So they're getting better at the dark arts, which does win you more things. So it is what it is. But at the same time, I agree with Arsenal fans. Michael Oliver shouldn't have reffed that game.
Lacks integrity now.
The integrity, you're bringing in the reputation of the sport by allowing this to happen.
But
Trossard should have got sent off. It was stupid. Don't tell me he shouldn't. Stupid. A minute before the half ends as well, where you're about to go in and set up for the second half, 11 players. Because he did that, guess what? Saka, you're off now.
Ill-disciplined,
and now we ain't got no strikers. So we're in a 10 formation. Or a 9, sorry. It's keeper, 9 defenders.
The only way going forward now for Michael Oliver, in my opinion, is either he doesn't referee the games, or Man City and Arsenal, or Liverpool, he's just not allowed to be. Or he's not allowed to referee a Man City game at all.